Right. Let's see how the stream audio is looking. Yeah, I just heard myself. Yeah. I'm also checking if listen to music as well, and just see if you can hear it, and you can't, which is good. Okay, so the last game. Hello, Mask. How you doing? Last game was a draw. That's where I put my gauntlet. So not a bad game to put the gauntlet on. I kind of wish I put it on Hawthorn though, because I had a gut feeling Hawthorn would win the game. Why is it defaulting to round 8? That's weird. Um, but yeah, my gauntlet was Adelaide, and I'm still in the gauntlet, so it's not too bad. Excuse me. You got 7 out of 9. Fair enough. You got Essendon and Port wrong. Yeah, I got 7 as well. I only got the first 2 games wrong. It looked like a bad game week at first, and then everything looked better. But yeah, look, the 2 ones the 2 I got wrong, they were very close. But I took risks for Essendon, that worked out well, and that was a draw. So not too bad. Not too bad. I've had a decent game week. If I just tipped Carlton and Port, I would never have tipped Port anyway. I wasn't expecting them. I was not expecting them to win at GMHBA, but they did. So fair enough. But the Carlton one I could have changed because that was 50-50, I feel. Maybe I should do Gauntlet first. Got Essendon North. Got Port Hawthorn. Got West Coast Melbourne. I think Essendon, Port and Melbourne are getting guaranteed wins there. But should I use them now? Probably not. The Giants. I think the Giants beat the Bulldogs. Even though they were losing a few games now. Sydney Carlton, I'm confident in Sydney. And I think Collingwood can beat Adelaide. Not risking it on the top one. No way. But I think I'll go Brisbane. I think Brisbane's the most sensible one there. Just from my perspective. Because they're not like one of the best teams this season. But they're also a favourite to win. North for Gauntlet. If you put North for the Gauntlet, then let me know, because I guarantee you're not doing that. You're just trolling. You ain't gonna put you ain't gonna actually put it on North. Good for GWS. Yeah, but they'll win more games than Brisbane. They'll win more games than Brisbane, I think. So I'm gonna go to Brisbane for the Gauntlet there. So yeah, 7 is not too bad, especially considering the 2 I got wrong were very close, even though obviously both of those, there was one team dominating the first quarter and even the second, but yeah, I would definitely take that. 7 out of 9, the ones I got wrong were close games. So that's close finishes at least, because they weren't close in the first half, but still, I will take that. I'll take that. On to round 10. Tip Hawks. I'm good, mate. I think our luck will run out. We're not going to win against Port Adelaide at Adelaide Oval. No. This isn't 2015. Anyway, Gold Coast Geelong. This could be quite an interesting game. For now, I'm going to put it on Gold Coast for now, and I'll explain my reasons in a little bit. Okay, I'll explain this one last. I think, actually, you'll get the explanation right now, technically. I think Sydney will beat Carlton. I think the fact that Sydney lost 1 game all season, that shows something, and I think they've improved even at home as well, because a home game is not always guaranteed win for them. But nowadays, I think it's a factor for them for sure, and I think they will beat Carlton. Carlton do have a way of winning big games, but I don't think they're going to Sydney and winning. I don't see it. I could be wrong though, but I think Sydney will win that game. Collingwood, I think, will beat Adelaide. Of Giants, I think the Dogs are not. They're not. It's not that they've got no chance. The Giants are in really bad form. But then again, the Giants, the games that they lost, they lost some good teams, but then again, you could say, oh, they had a few big tests and lost them all. But the Bulldogs, I think, will lose this game. I could be wrong. They just came off almost, it wasn't 100 points, but it was 90-something points win. But I think the Giants will beat them by around 10 points. I think it'll be a close game. St Kilda against Fremantle. This one could go either way, I feel. Could go either way. Should I tip St Kilda? I don't trust them enough. I'm going to tip St Kilda. Brisbane, I think, will beat Richmond. Essendon, I think, will beat North. Port will beat Hawthorn. And Melbourne will beat West Coast. And this is why I'm going Gold Coast, because all of these, for me, have a clear favourite apart from the Saints Freo game. This is the only game where there's not a clear favourite. So it just feels like going all favourites makes no sense. So, like, I feel like Gold Coast are the most likely underdog to win here. Could be wrong. You're already out in the gauntlet, it just started. I picked Adelaide, mate, so the draw saved me. David has tipped Freo twice this year. I mean, you know, I rip on Freo. Wait, Marsh, you can't talk. I rip on Free every chance. Does he rip on Free every chance he gets? He rips on like half the ladder, to be fair. Even his own team. He rips on his own team more than like at least 14 of the teams in the ladder. North will win, yeah. This guy's off his head. Either he's off his head or he's trying to jinx it again. But like, there's no need to jinx. There's no need to jinx against North Melbourne. When you're third in the ladder, you'll be fine. Yeah, those would be my tips. Geelong are favourites for me as well. But I tipped every home team to win against Melbourne in the last game. Essendon cannot beat terrible teams. Okay, buddy. You're literally third in the ladder against the worst team in the comp. When I tipped North against Adelaide, you called me crazy, right? North against Essendon is an even worse tip than that. So I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, you can't. The rest of you, that's fine. The rest of you said that's a stupid tip. That's fine. But you guys aren't suggesting that North can beat Essendon. This guy, Mars McGee said, I was mad for tipping North against Adelaide, but he wants to tip North against Essendon, which is even worse than that. My word. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. We will show up drunk and North will easily cut through. Yeah, okay, buddy. Show up drunk. Beat Hawks and Eagles, Mask. You got 4 out of 9. I got 7, mate. I'm living. Adelaide should have, mate. Should have. Crazy to think we're already round 10. Yeah, I know, right? It's been pretty crazy. Why can't I just middle click in on that? Seven is not bad. Brisbane. Does anyone got a suggestion for a better golden tip than Brisbane? Because I'm probably not changing my mind anyway. It's just that I don't trust Brisbane too much for the way they've been playing. So I feel like it's good to get them out of the way now and keep some of the stronger candidates. I'm not risking it in the first 2 games, and then Collingwood and GWS I'm confident enough in, but I wouldn't put them in the gauntlet yet. And then the last 3 games are all guaranteed wins, in my opinion, for the Victorian teams. Well, I mean, North is a Victorian team, but you get the point. Essendon, Hawthorn and Melbourne. But no, not Hawthorn. Sorry, I read that wrong. Sorry, not Victorian team. Sorry, Port Adelaide. I misread. I think they're guaranteed wins for Essendon, Port Adelaide and Melbourne. Sorry, not Hawthorn. There's no guaranteed win for Hawthorn. Yeah, no. Sorry, I meant I said that all wrong. Sorry, I'm confident the last 3 games in the winner. Essendon, Port Adelaide, Melbourne. I don't think it's worth tipping any of them yet in the gauntlet. So then I feel like I have to look up here. And I think Brisbane is a good one to go for because they've not been good enough. They've not been on Premiership winning form, but they've got a winnable game. So, yeah, I think it's quite clear Masters trolling. It would be most Essendon thing to make it to third and lose to North. Yeah, but it's not going to happen, mate. No, not in round 10. Essendon could be a good gauntlet tip. They could be, but I think they'll win more games than Brisbane will. Could be wrong. Stick with Brisbane. Go for Melbourne, maybe. Maybe Melbourne. Go Freo. Freo can beat St Kilda on a good day. Yeah, well, that's too much of a risk for me. That's too much of a risk. They can beat St Kilda, yes, but I think it's too much of a risk. Lanskin might come back late in season. Maybe. Yeah, go with Freo for the gauntlet. Why would he go for Freo if he tipped the Saints? Mars definitely can't wait for a Saints Freo 40-40 scoreline game. Tipping the Saints is dumb. Saints isn't 50-50, just got belted by the third worst side in the comp. They can be... Yeah, but Freo are very inconsistent. They either turn up or they don't. So, like, how do you know the good Freo will turn up? Because it could be the bad Freo. It could be the Freo that... How many behinds did they score against Sydney? It could be that Freo that turns up. We don't know. Freo would torch them with a 60-point win for Freo. Yeah, no, it's not. They might win, but it's not going to be more than 20 points. $5 points really is a belting, isn't it, Mask? I can't see how meme number is 21 years old, as he says. Well, that was Mr. Cat's words, not mine, just to clarify. Saints are a horrendous team. You can say every team is horrendous, Mask. he does say that, doesn't he? He criticises pretty much everyone. Is there a team he doesn't criticise? There are some teams he definitely criticises more than others, for sure. Freo, Brisbane, Adelaide definitely. Who else does he... Well, definitely St Kilda now. Even Essendon said he supports them. Same goes with St Kilda when Have to Go St Kilda came out this year. 8 goals against Hawthorn, no Sicily. Pathetic. That's Mospighi's words. Not mine. Right, I'm going to stick with Brisbane in round 10. Okay, so let me just make sure you can see all my tips. And the previous round's tips. I think there's better on the right. I like to have the past on the left. I feel like it's a good, better aesthetic. There you go. I mean, you can't really, you know what, screw it, because my webcam is like, there, okay. I'll put this on the left then. Because now you can actually see all my tips. Right. Saints are consistently bad, they wouldn't lose either way. Why do you think Saints can't beat Freo? It's not like they're North Melbourne. They're actually capable of actually winning something. I get, obviously, you know, they've only got 3 wins, same record as Hawthorn. I get it, just lost to Hawthorn, but doesn't mean they can't beat Freo, in my opinion. Freo is just not consistent, so you don't know if they'll turn up or not. You can't believe Richmond got robbed yesterday. Bad umpiring. Very pathetic. Bad umpiring. What was the margin, guys? Well, this is down to bad umpiring, apparently. This. Bad umpiring. For that. That you've lost by that many points and blamed it on bad umpiring. I have no comments. No. I have no comments. I have no comments. I've zero comment. Against Freo's defense, be lucky to get one. One what? One goal? Of course you'll say that, Thomas V. Our Swans horrendous, Mask. Hey, Mask criticised Swans a lot. They're going to get hit by the grand final curse. I was just like, they'll be back in 2024. No, they won't. Yes, they will. If they are. I don't know how many bad calls justifies a 91 point loss, Thomas. Go through all your Freo tips this year. I don't think I need to. I think we're good with that. Richmond is by Gauntlet, picking round 11. Lock it in. Who's Richmond playing around 11? Richmond grand final favourites. This isn't 2017 to 2020, mate. We haven't lost since the Port game. It's been too lucky. The luck will run out. North will play like men possessed. This guy is saying the Saints can't beat Freo, but apparently North at Melbourne can beat Essendon. What's going on? Mars McGee is on, so he has taken something. It's Sunday night. You might have work tomorrow, mate. Calm down. Stop taking what you're taking. Essendon might win the granny. I don't think we should go that far, but you never know. At this rate, they can at least have a strong finals position. I don't think they finished top 4 though, but I think possibly 5th or 6th is on the cards at the moment. But things could obviously change a lot. Full-time score, St Kilda 51, 58 Freo. I mean, I wouldn't be upset of getting that wrong if it was that close. If anything, that just proves against Mars that St Kilda aren't terrible. Regardless, Saints v Freo will be a trash game. Both teams can't score to save their lives. Freo can when they're some games Freo can, some games they can't. Stewardy blamed the Richmond loss on match fixing. Put you in today's stupid idiots, you dare me? I feel like you're trying to get on the list. The fact you're saying this margin is down to umpiring, I feel like you're trying to get on the list. And if you watch the rule of stupid idiots, you would know that you cannot try to get on the list. It's on my terms. Hang on this video here, mates, the rule of stupid idiots, one of the rules is that you cannot try to get on the list. That is not how it works. Not how it works. Anyway, Mars is an Essendon fan, Thomas. He's an Essendon fan. Davidoff makes a list for predicting Richmond Tigers to finish 5th. I put them 9th. Why are you using the wrong ladder? Dumb idiots can't tell the difference between a draft ladder and a real ladder prediction. My word. I feel like 69's trying to get on the list as well, because either he's 7 years old, he doesn't remember, or he's trying to get on the list. It's one of the two. This is the bloody real one, mates. Where'd I put Richmond? Oh, 9th. Yeah, that looks like 5th, doesn't it? You stupid idiots. My word. Ridiculous accusations. Master's not going for anyone. He's a casual fan. He goes for Essendon. He has plenty of Essendon videos. I don't think he goes that much effort if you don't support them. Up the Devils. Not real Devils, just Tasmanian ones. Possibly Mr. Cat. Freo will be determined to do it for Cam McCarthy against the Saints. Yeah, maybe. Okay. I mean, that's a fair enough reason. Remember in 2017 you told me how 0-8 Carlton was certain to beat Essendon in the corner, dumbest tip ever. What do I know? Carlton thrashed Essendon. How is that the same in any way? Carlton versus Essendon is a big rivalry. Form goes out the window in a game like that. Form matters a bit more with Essendon v North Melbourne than Carlton v Essendon. I feel like that's not the best comparison. Knock, guys. Who's there? Grand final. Grand final who? Richmond wins the grand final. Okay, Thomas, relax. Essendon 212-1 North. Okay, maybe a bit too harsh on North, that one. Please remind me again of where the Richmond Tigers are on the ladder currently. Not in the 8, just like I predicted. I'm not trying to get on the list. You're trying to give Hawks a flag. We've won plenty of flags, mate. You've been asleep or something. Or maybe you're 7 years old, you don't remember. Remember when you said GWS would beat Essendon by 100 in 2019 and Essendon won mask? Remember Essendon 2012, 8-1. They only lost by 1 point. Against winless Melbourne, the worst team in history with a percentage of 40. Essendon predicted to win by 150, lose by 6. I am fairly confident that North Melbourne today are worse than that Melbourne team. 18th Melbourne. Also, there's a better Essendon team than the Essendon team as well, I'm fairly certain. And 18th Melbourne defeated first. Essendon do not beat trash teams. Okay, buddy. Sure, mate, sure. Can't excuse that Richmond 9th is a bad prediction, David. 8% of people had them bottom 4. Yeah, but it's not 5th. Don't make it worse on lies. I put them 5th in a draft ladder in September. That's not relevant. Okay? The relevant ladder is the one I did at the end of February, just before the season started. That is the correct one, and I put them 9th, which is still a bad prediction, but I did not put them 5th. Ridiculous. Can't excuse that Richmond 9th. Yeah, I read that one. Cap. They're currently in the bottom 4 of the ladder. Look on the bright side to beat Sydney. Yeah, Sydney's 1 loss is Richmond, so we will give you that. That's fair enough. Richmond might be the only team Sydney won't be able to beat this year, since they don't play them twice. Richmond probably won't make the top 8. Yeah, probably not, mate. Yeah, it's quite unlikely, I think. Who supports North Melbourne anymore, Mr. Katz? I'm sure there's North Melbourne fans. I feel like I've seen more Gold Coast fans than North Melbourne fans on my channel. Sorry. North could have got the Harley lead. Last time you said it was a rivalry, now it's up for rivalry. Just goes, okay, mate. Can't say rivalry for that, it's given up. What are you talking about? Essendon v Carlton, they hate each other. It's like Carlton beat Essendon without any wins. That's a lot more likely than North Melbourne in 2024 beating Essendon. In 2016, 1-6 Richmond beat you by under a goal at the MCG. We finished first, made the grand final that year too. North are not beating Essendon, guys. To be fair, Mark's the only person who's saying it's actually happening. I would just like to I'd just like to point out I'm not a beggar or anything, but 10 viewers, 1 like. I'm just pointing it out. I didn't say anything. I'm just pointing out what 1 like for 39. I'm just saying. So explain Essendon and Melbourne lost then. Essendon and Melbourne aren't rivals. Okay, fair enough. But the problem with this is when I tipped North Melbourne to beat Adelaide, you called me a madman. How is Northumberland beating Essendon any different? So what's your excuse for me saying I can't tip North against Adelaide? Come on, give it to me. Come on. Because everyone else says it's stupid, but no one else is making a stupid tip like North to beat Essendon. So everyone else is okay. But you said I couldn't do that. But apparently we should tip North against Essendon, who are a better team than Adelaide, quite clearly, this season. When the alarm sounds, I press mute on the video until David stops dancing. Tell me when the song stops. Essendon 6-0. We bottom 4 teams last year. So they won every game against bottom 4 teams. And they're better this season. And Mark's trying to gaslight me into thinking the one team with no wins is finally going to win, and it's going to be against Essendon. You think I should start cheering on the Tigers? It sounds better than bloody thinking North can beat Essendon. Bloomin' heck. Oh, we're from Tigerland, a fighting fury, we're from Tigerland. In any weather you will see us with a grin. Hey! Risking head and shin, sorry. Hey! If we're behind then never mind, we'll fight and win. No, we're from Tigerland. We never weaken till the final siren's gone. Like the tiger of old, we're strong and we're bold. Oh, we're from Tiger. Yellow and black. You see, Thomas, now I'm from Tigerland. You see, now I'm a Richmond fan. Okay? Sounds a lot better than tipping North Melbourne. You know, at least I get some joy. Because Adelaide isn't North's rival. So what? Adelaide this season, Adelaide have been a worse team than Essendon. So how is North beating Adelaide a bad tip, but North beating Essendon is a good one? I'm confused. Big Geelong bro, Jeremy Cameron was out. Oh, how long for? Is it like serious? Remember last year we were behind in the last quarter in every game we played against North and West Coast. That was last year, mate. Were you in third place last year? Were you a finals team last year? Like, what's going on? What's happening? North Richmond and Marvel in round 22. We bog Bluster for the ages. That's in round 22. That's going to be big for the gauntlet if people have got both of those teams. The Richmond theme song is so overrated. It's a one-trick pony. Yellow and Black makes the entire song. Nah, it's the best club song in the entire comp, mate. The only one that can compete is GWS. You got to give credit where it's true. Credit where it's due. They've got a damn good club song. Mars preview tipping North for the gauntlet. If Mars McGee puts the gauntlet on North and screenshots it after the round starts, after that game is played, then we'll believe him. But we are so sure he's trolling, and he's not serious about what he thinks. So sing the West Coast song. That's torture, mate. That's torture. I don't know what you're trying to do to me. Yellow and Black has no pop when it starts. So it's still the best song, mate. What's better than that one apart from the Giants one? Go on. The Giants is the only one I accept as better than the Richmond Club song. What other song out there is better than the Richmond one? Imagine North beat us at Marvel. You think Mark McGee thinks Freo have the best song? He probably does. The lyrics of the West Coast song is not the problem. The Lion song. The Lion song is not better than Richmond's song. Brisbane Bears, I've not heard that one, so I don't know. Because I know the Lion song is more from Fitzroy's song. I probably heard the Bears song, I just don't remember it. Collingwood's club song is not better than Richmond's. No way. Come on now. Freo song, now you're going too far. St Kilda song is trash, I agree. Prefer both Freo Dockers and the Genovese Giants theme songs. We got to stick together. Collingwood, Port and Essendon. Now, Port's club song is not even the best Port Adelaide song. Even though I do like the song, I ranked it third in my club songs tier maker. I put Port Adelaide third. But I feel like Port's... I don't think... I don't know. Because I do rate Port's song highly, but I feel like Never Tear Us Apart is a better Port song than the Port song. But I don't know. I'll give you Port. Because I like the Port song quite a lot. So I'll give you that one. Collingwood, Essendon... I mean, I do like Essendon's one, but I don't think it's Richmond level. The only worse than Richmond's are the depressing North and Carlton songs. Thank you, Mr. Cat. At least Mr. Cat agrees with me that the Carlton and North songs are so depressing and boring. I put them so low down in my predictions, not in my predictions, but in my tier maker, because I was just like, this is so bad. South Melbourne is literally Sydney. See, David refused to read comments. Which one? Which one have I not refused to read? You get hyped when the Lions and Pies song goes on. You get hyped when the Magpies song goes on, yeah? Okay, buddy. If you hate Collingwood, why do you get hyped by that? What's going on? He just found out North's biggest rival is Essendon. Yeah, but is that recent? Is that recent? Because in recent years, Essendon Carlton is much more fierce and intense. If you tell me that North beating Adelaide is a good tip, then I'll accept your argument. Otherwise, yeah, I'm not taking it seriously. Melbourne also have an awesome theme song. They have you stand up and dance for Mr. Cat stands up and dances for the Melbourne song. He gets hyped by the Collingwood song, but he's a Bulldogs fan. Please explain. I'm very confused. Who stands up and dances for another team? For some reason, I mean, to be fair, I did that, but that doesn't count because it's. I mean, never mind. For some reason, I like the Collingwood chant. Their feral supporters make me laugh sometimes, even only if they don't cheat. Have I heard the Tassie Devils song? I don't think I have. So Essendon Carlton rivalry equals close game, but North Essendon rivalry equals not close. How often is Essendon v North Melbourne in recent years billed as this big game? Because it's not. He won't, he'll just ignore it because he cannot explain his logic. Alright, everyone in the chat, what would you rather watch? Essendon Carlton or Essendon North Melbourne? I'm trying to make a point here. Which one do you consider a better game in 2024? Even the last 3 or 4 years. Which one's a more exciting game? Because I feel like it's not even a contest. How are you comparing Essendon North in 2024 to Essendon Carlton? It's like what it's completely different, man. Something's making me laugh. Dude can't spell because they have a good song. Like you like Richmond's song and you have Richmond. Yeah, but I don't get happy and excited every time the Richmond song plays. I go on with yellow and black, sure. I was doing that when they're winning premierships, but what's going on? It's a win-win, but also a lose with Mars in this argument. Meme number are getting too old. If you think North might make the 8. Thomas is using the same things Mars is using. North only rivals Essendon. That every game is a grand final. What's North's record against Essendon? Just because you're a Bulldogs fan doesn't mean you can't cheer for other teams. Okay, buddy. Yeah, is it because you can't win yourself, so you got to cheer on other teams to get some satisfaction? Didn't I see you at the Carlton Collingwood game singing the Pie song? Besides, you've given up on the Hawks over the last couple of years, not watching their games, cheering on other sides. Hawks don't have night games. I don't wake up at 4 a.m., 7 a.m. to watch games, so that's not my fault. If Hawthorn played night games every week, I'd watch them every week. What are you talking about? Who wins Essendon Richmond Dream Time? Good question. That's a good game. I'm going to go Essendon by a few points in 2024. Hello, Luke. How you doing? Essendon v North is less entertaining than Ross Lyon's game style. So the only two, Essendon vs Carlton for short. So the only two people that think it's Essendon North Melbourne are the two people that are talking like they're on something. So I'm just saying. Like, Mars is trying to make an argument that because I said Carlton can't beat Essendon in 2017 or something. Apparently that's just as bad a tip as saying North can't beat Essendon. He thinks North will beat Essendon for some reason. But when I tipped North against Adelaide a few weeks ago, that was a bad tip according to him. But suddenly North Melbourne to beat Essendon is a good tip apparently. This guy is off his head. And now he's trying to claim, because I said Carlton beat Essendon in 2017 because they hate each other. And this guy is bringing up North Melbourne v Essendon as a rivalry as well. But that game is not as intense as Essendon Carlton. So what? It's nowhere near. Most sane people would rather watch Essendon Carlton. It's a much more intense game. Technically, Lions and Tigers are both cats, so you just associate with Geelong, just like you said, the Lions theme song. So what about Magpies then? Because I'm pretty sure cats and magpies do not get along. Stuff Richmond, you're supporting Sydney because they're first. You used the wrong there, mates. It's not that, but you used the wrong one. You wouldn't watch either, that's your answer. Hello, Ravinia. What's up? The sky, the ceiling, the space. Apparently the Northern Lights, which I still can't see, but you can see them in Australia. Bloody, I've seen St Kilda Beach light up with Northern Lights. I think those are Southern Lights, technically, actually. There's two different ones, aren't there? If the Hawks were near the top 8, you would be waking up guaranteed it. No, I wouldn't. What are you talking about? Hawks literally had a top 4 season in 2018. Did I wake up for those games? I woke up for just the grand final. And any night games. You're having a laugh, bruv. There's literally a season where I was reacting where we finished in 4th. What do you mean? If Hawks were in the top 8, I'd be waking up guaranteed. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't wake up at 7 a.m, bruv, when I work 4 p.m. to midnight. Oh god, Ravinia is here. David could watch the replays like it did when the Hawks were making finals. But he doesn't do it anymore. What? But I stopped replays in general. What are you talking about? That has nothing to do with anything. Did I have 4 channels back then? I did not. David, watch Real Madrid lose. That would be great. I mean, I want Real Madrid to lose the Champions League final. What do you mean? If they're at 2 a.m. at night, you can watch for the entire game, just oversleep from my work, pretend I'm too tired for work. No. I wouldn't watch a 2 a.m. game. Unless it was a grand final. Watch Hawthorn beat Richmond in round 14. That would be hilarious. I would laugh at Thomas. I just do a stream. I'd laugh at Thomas all day. If he was in the chat. Remember when they finished top 4 that season? He did full reactions to the replay every week at Hawthorn. What? Yeah, just off Hawthorn, yeah, this guy. The gaslighting is crazy, you know. Yeah, okay. Like, who do I... where was I? In the chat. He's given up with the Hawks, even tipped North against them. You're having a laugh. What I think of Hawks result? Obviously, I loved it. Where were you yesterday, Ravinio? Don't know. How good would it be if the Tassie Devils named the Tassie Tigers? But they've already put the name down now. If Essendon win must do a face reveal. He was at my grandma's house for Mother's Day. Oh, that's cool. That's wholesome. Four channels, same amount of content. No, it's not. Was I recording TV show reactions in 2018? I was not. So I don't know what you're on. YouTube finals on 4:30 a.m. your time. That's unfortunate. I didn't even do that much. What are you talking? Master's talking about I did a lot of like reactions to Hawthorne. No, I didn't. I did what? So this was 2017. So this is 2018. Swans Adelaide. I did Hawks Sydney. Hawks Geelong. There's not that many Hawthorne games there. I don't know what you're talking about. What's going on? Are you good? Are you good, my friend? I did most of them in 2019, and I'm pretty sure we weren't top 4 in 2019. So I don't know what you're talking about, mate. And also, these videos involved me watching the game after it finished. It was a bit different, and there's still not that much Hawthorne here. So I'd like to point that out for a start. I did so many teams in 2019. Like, what? And this was me watching an entire game and editing my 2-hour reaction into like one short video, which took way too long. So like, that's partly why they're not done anymore. And we're doing live stream reactions, which are really fun because we got an active chat. When was the last time I tipped Essendon? Mask? Mask is just off his head, mate. Apparently, this is me watching Hawthorne a lot in 20. You said when Hawthorne finished top 4, I did a lot of reactions to them. That's in 2018. I did more reactions after Hawthorne were doing terrible again. Are you good? Are you good? Well, there's a lot of 2019 there, jeez. There's a lot of 2019. I did like every round. That's crazy. Didn't do much in between 2019 and 2023 apart from finals. And then it's been mostly live streams since then, these live streams have basically replaced the old live reactions. So of course not a chance to beat Adelaide. It was in Tasmania. Everyone knew that. We all told you to tip them. No, you didn't. Everyone said tip Adelaide. What are you talking about? Every single person in the chat said tip Adelaide, including you. So now you're just outright lying. You were doing 2 A4 reactions a day, so yes, same amount of content. No, it's not. One reaction on my second channel takes at least an hour and a half to make, minimum an hour and a half. 2 A4 reactions don't even take half an hour. So I don't know what you're talking about with same content. Am I doing A4 reactions now? I'm doing live stream reactions. And I'm spending like 2-3 hours per stream. What do you mean? Sometimes 4 hours. David, mate, you're planning on coming to Australia sometime. We're just going to ignore that comment. Adelaide vs GWS reaction at the live reaction at the start was very funny. You did say if you lost this week, I have to do it there. He gave me something. In 2017. Who did I tip in the gauntlet? Brisbane. Surely react to the Coast Giants 2017 live reaction. Wait, what did I do in that? What did I do in this game? What happened? You talking about just the intro or my actual intro? Oh, I'm not even like sitting down. Let me put the audio on. What happened at the start? It's a clean intro.
Where's no alarm going off? Holy mother of... Why my alarm's not gone off? What? This stupid bloody phone.
There's James.
Brush my teeth. That's all done. Yes. No, close properly. Close properly. I can't believe this. Hello, James. How you doing? You can sit over there.
Try grab his head.
Here's the remote. Where's the other remote? For God's sake, where's the other remote? Kickoff UK time was 10:50. It's 11:44. My alarm did not go off. I do not know why, but it didn't go off. What have I missed? What have I missed? What have I missed? By the way, they're showing every game. They're showing every game this week, which is amazing.
On BT Sport,
Here
they
we go.
don't show it anymore. I think they still show it, but not every game.
What's the score? Go away, Bar! Go away. What's the score? What's that score? 43-11. Whoa. It's not even close. What on earth? So I did check AFL's.
That was a good. That was. I actually don't remember any of that. I don't remember any of that. So that's good memories. That's good memories. Who follows the NBA? I do. I'm a Lakers guy, but like I casually follow it. I don't follow it enough. I'm more into NHL. I love that. I love NHL. Hawthorne actually relevant 2017. What about 2018 when we made top 4? You idiots. That's the year you're complaining about. Even though I made barely any reactions that season. Apparently, I woke up to watch Hawthorne games in 2018 and I did not. So yeah, I didn't even watch much games that in terms of like full games anyway. I also reacted to every game in 2018, the highlights. As we pointed out. David watched every game, he didn't react to them. He even says in those videos. Yeah, I watched them after it finished. I didn't wake up at 7 a.m. to watch them. I would watch them when I woke up, when I had time. What are you talking about? Dave went to that one game in his Cali trip. Yeah, but there's literally proof of me having a Lakers cap in 2017, so I don't know what you talk about. So I was a fan before I went to that game. Everyone should tip Adelaide. Bro, I remember that stream. That was Ravinho's last appearance before he disappeared for a little while. All David does is dodge questions. Now, all you do is send false information. You are fake news, Mask. You are fake news. I'm like Boris Johnston. Who's that? Who's Johnston? North 65, Essendon 58. Yeah, right, Mask. Do a mukbang stream. Or just stream myself eating something. Technically, I did that on Friday, but you didn't see me what I was eating. Pretty late for dinner. It wasn't KFC though. Pretty late for dinner, me. Nearly 9 p.m. I mean, to be fair, it's almost midday here, so it's kind of almost lunchtime here. Why not watching the whole replays of Hawthorne games this year? Then that's the whole question. You could watch them when you have time, but you don't. But I don't have much time. Why are you acting like I have a lot of time? I barely have enough time to do all my... Like, on Friday, I wanted to stream on Twitch. I didn't get time to do that. But you're acting like I have a spare 2 hours somewhere. When I don't. So what are you talking about? I do watch all highlights of Hawthorne games, though. So I do still keep up. I haven't even had time to watch every F1 race, and I love F1. When F1, I normally miss it because I'm working or something, but I always, like, last season I watched like every replay of every race. This season I've barely done that, so like acting like it's just like I've turned on Hawthorne or something, when I clearly haven't. When you went for Sydney on a holiday, you had free breakfast, 9 slices of banana bread. Cheers, mate. Bandwagoner, you got Warriors t-shirt, you follow the Warriors for real.
You always forget I stream on Twitch. Twitch streams are fun. Recently I've been playing the Taxi Driver Simulator, which is like, it's really fun. Although it's a little like, because I like to drive fast and the speed limits are just so low, I'm just like, ah! And the passengers shout at you if you go too fast. But yeah, I got a nice little taxi company on that. I've hired an employee as well. I got 2 cars. It's quite fun. Quit my job. That's not going to work, mate. Until YouTube, if YouTube pays a living, I'll happily quit my job. But it's not paying a living, so I'd quit my job. That'd be the stupidest move ever. Also, have to consider that I started working full time in 2020 in May. Before that time, I had so much more time to, like, because I was at uni, and I wasn't doing as much at uni as I am at work now. So it's just like I had so much time to make content. If I had as much time as back then you see so much more content. But it's not the case, and I want to put effort into other channels as well. So, including Twitch, and Davidoff Clips is essentially a Twitch channel because all my Twitch stuff goes on there as well. Like, there's recently some videos on that channel now that I've uploaded from Twitch highlights, and then it took me like 2 weeks to edit those because I barely had time to edit those. If I quit and react to every game, full Ravino will donate £1,000. £1,000, is that it? I get a lot more than that in 1 month, and you talk about £1,000. Autocorrect doubled. You don't think £1,000 will last David long with inflation, especially in London, mate. He thinks £1,000 will last me long. I'd be in the trenches within a month. What do you mean? My autocorrect always misses on the spelling. So annoying sometimes. Ravino has so many outs he can use his out to react to one game each and get it done in a couple of minutes. Okay, buddy. Ask any Essendon fan. Where are they, mates? There's like one on this channel in the shoe. You have bet on North to win. Yeah, but you won't put your gauntlet on it because you're full of S. Okay. Anyway, my gauntlet tip is Brisbane. It was Adelaide in round 9, and well, that was pretty good timing, I say. I think my regret is not going for Hawthorn because I actually had a gut feeling we'd win for the first time. Like Essendon round 1, I thought we'd win that game. We didn't. I was very angry about that. But since then, the game I've been very excited about winning is the St Kilda game. After beating the Bulldogs, I thought, okay, we can actually do something here. And I didn't do it. I should have put the gauntlet on Hawthorn. That's my regret there. But regardless, I got Adelaide out of the way. I'm taking Brisbane in round 10. So that's my gauntlet tip. And yeah, we got 7 out of 9. The 2 I got wrong were both close games, so we shall take that. And in the actual tipping for this week in round 10, this is what we've gone for. I've gone for Gold Coast to beat Geelong because I want to go for one big underdog, and I just see them being more likely than anything else here. I could be wrong there, but you know, Geelong are in a bit of bad form. You wouldn't think they lose to GMHBA at home to Port Adelaide, but they did. So them losing to Gold Coast away, I don't think it's some impossible thing. Carlton maybe could pull it off, but I think Sydney SCG will be too strong. Collingwood, I think, will beat Adelaide at the MCG. They're on better form now than they were the first few rounds. The Giants, the Dogs are not bad. I'm surprised there's that many people tipping. I feel like it should be higher. The Dogs can win that game, but I think the Giants will have that. Saints Freo, for me, 50-50. These percentages, I think, are a bit too silly. I think it should be a bit closer. I know not everyone's tipped yet, but I'm going to go for the Saints, but Freo can definitely win. And the rest, I feel there's clear favourites. Brisbane, Essendon, Port Adelaide, Melbourne, I think all will win. I think if there's any doubts, it's the first 5 games here. But I'm fairly confident. Not so much in Gold Coast, but I want to go for one underdog. And if there's anyone, it's them at the moment. In my tipping, in the comp and the rankings. I'm currently 20th, you know, not too bad. This guy got 8. It's mad. He got 60 tips. So Alex is currently... It could be a she, to be fair, because that's also... That's like a multi-gender name. But Alex is currently top. And at the top of here, we have Matt, the Chosen One. Well, he is joint first with these other 5 people, so that's interesting. So, yeah. You got no odds, Mr. Guess. Nah, I think Ravino's got odds. You have a quick banana bread. See ya. You think Mason Wickers is an Essendon fan? The Gordon's locked in your tip north. No, you didn't. Can't wait to go to the Port Adelaide game. Have fun, mate. The top, have fun. Ross Strangio, remember Port v Hawks? 2021 round 2. I actually don't recall what happened in that game. B Hawks. They played Essendon, mate. I'm confused. You think that was 2022, 2023? Okay, let me go there. Oh, when we smashed them by 64 points. Yeah, but that was 2 years ago. I think we're a fairly bit worse. Gonna have to block that guy. 22. Someone came and used the N-word. We have no proof that he's black, so we gotta block him. Where do I want the proof? No, I want the proof after the game starts. I don't want the proof now. And I want proof that the screenshot was taken at the time as well. It needs to be a timestamp with a screenshot after the game starts. Otherwise, it doesn't count. Yeah, I mean, it was, you know, it was a fun game, you know. But I can't see that happening today. We're a worse team than 2 years ago. And, I mean, I wouldn't say they're better. They're probably worse too, but I can't see it. But yeah. What if that guy Oh, he didn't reply. I was expecting him to bite. Where is he? I was expecting... Where is he? Yeah, I was expecting this guy to bite back, but he didn't. I was trying to troll him, but it didn't work. Oh well. We got another guy using the N-word. We gotta get rid of that. It doesn't even offend me because I'm not black, but you know, just we don't need to have that word in here. We know that Pert is good. We know that Pert. I said Pert. We know that Port is gonna win. You reckon Hawks? Timestamps where? So like, if you're on a computer, you screenshot the entire screen, so your time is in the bottom right. If you're on your phone, you screenshot it. The bottom right also have the date as well, so that's better on computer. On your phone, you got to prove that it's the right time and date. Those are the rules. So if I screenshot my screen right now, you would see that. There is a time and a date below the screen, so you have to time it after the game starts. Just saying. Add must sub to chat to stop trolls. Yeah, but it also takes away from new people who might come in and maybe later subscribe. So all right. Fake time and date. It's not December. No, that's my PC's. My PC's from the PC I use to stream. Is shipped from the US. I paid someone in the US to make it for me, to build it for me and send it. I sent them. I told them I want this spec, this spec, this spec. It was cheaper to ship it from America than order it from the UK. So that's why you see the date here, because there's American calendar. My keyboard even works American. I type of when I put the hashtag button on computer is on in America somewhere else. I don't know where it is. Again, inappropriate. There are kids here. We don't need to know what people are doing in the bedroom. Like people like 69. 69's 4 years old. So we got to, because 69 is 4 years old, we can't have people messaging about explicit content. You know, it's not nice for people like 69 who are very young. They need to hear this hear sexual things. You know, it's not nice. Fake time and date is not the same. Yeah, but yeah, I read that. So it's the 12th of May. You feel like Porter's higher odds, and to be fair, Hawks have been playing the best. Yeah, exactly. We've not been playing that well, so, and we've been obviously we've won the last 2 games, but I think our luck run out at Port Adelaide. You haven't seen any of his block messages? So this is his name, and then he said that. So yeah, because 69 is 4 years old, you can't have that in the chat. What's my specs? I need to know. Wait, hang on. What was the name of the website? So it's got GeForce RTX 3060 Ti. It's got an AMD Ryzen 9 3900X processor. I mean, those are the main two things. It's got 16 gig RAM. Love it. The crate it came in got 24 by 24 by 24. It was like this massive square box. I did a video unboxing it, I think, actually, on my other channel. But I didn't put the specs in there. The motherboard is an MSI MPG X570 Gaming Edge Wi-Fi. In other words, it's a good motherboard. It's got two 1 terabyte SSDs, I think. Or no, one's a hard drive. One's a yeah. Cheaper shipped from the US. I know, and also the companies in the UK as well are pretty expensive on top of that. So it was cheaper for me to go to someone in the US. And this is like not just random person. It was actually like a company that builds PCs for you. And there's a few of those in America, but the one I used, they were pretty good. And they had a UK plug. They had one UK plug left, and I was just like, let me have that, please. So like, it was cheaper for me to get, considering the specs I got. Getting the same specs in the UK would cost more, even with US shipping and everything. None of those appeared in the chat. Got auto blocked. You know, you can change the Sam UK format. and the keyboard UK format, clicking like 3 buttons each. Yeah, I know, but I'm lazy. They can run just about anything. Yeah, I was running GTA in 2K. It was so nice. Like GTA in 2K looked amazing because I'm used to PlayStation and I still prefer to game on PlayStation. I just like the simplicity of PlayStation, but graphically, PC is so good. And GTA in 2K it looked amazing. It looked so fresh. I'm just like, wow, this is really cool. What are they saying? No, just there's someone who I think is the same person. They made 3 accounts, and they've said the N word, and then the last person started saying sexual things, and I'm just saying like, 69420 is in the chat, and he's 4 years old. He can't be seeing these words, you know. So we just gotta get rid of that stuff. So yeah, is what it is, you know. Trolls will always exist, and you know. It's just it is what it is. Just best to just completely ignore them. So sometimes it's good to like, you know. Sometimes it's good when someone says something like that to like let it be seen so people can see who they are. But like, you know, when it comes to just, you know, we're just streaming randomly on a YouTube channel. It's just, you know, we're trying to have fun. There's no need for that. So, you know, like the word doesn't offend me, but I know it offends other people. So it's like it's just not a good word to use. So there's no point having that in the stream. A 4-year-old can have a YouTube account. I mean, we're just making a joke that 69420 is a child, because he talks like a child, even though apparently he's like 21 or something. But yeah, I don't know how old he actually is. You ate KFC today? My days, mate. Must have been past his bedtime. Need to get a 2K monitor. I have got 2 4K monitors, actually. I've got a 1080p one as well, but I have 2 PCs, so I use the 1080p one on the old PC. But my streaming PC, I got 2 4K monitors. One of them is a high refresh rate, so I can play PS5 games on 120 hertz, which is elite. That's the screen I'm recording right now. Actually, that's the monitor I'm recording right now. This monitor for gaming is elite. It cost £800 as well, so it's an expensive monitor. The other monitor was very cheap, but it's 4K as well, but it's got a low refresh rate. I think it goes 60 maximum. Get a haircut, like maybe I should get a 2K monitor from my old PC. Doesn't YouTube have IP bans? I have no idea. Too much information, Aussie Tiger. Too much information. Did the dog's lover become a chicken? Do I still have it? What, do I still have the monitor? But what was the monitor's name? I should really put in a folder all my booking confirmations, but it's like a really good monitor. I just can't remember the name of it. I think it's an LG though. I think it's an LG. Basically, LG made it after the PS5 came out, because PS5 could play at a high refresh rate at 1080p, but they made a 4K monitor with like a high refresh rate. So I got 144 hertz monitor. I'm trying to see if I can find the model number on this on my monitor. I mean, you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm on my monitor checking settings. I don't know how to check what a monitor is. To be fair though, this is the best I can do. So LG UltraGear something. This is the monitor that costs a lot of money. But it's worth it because the GTA on 2K on PC and the PS5 gameplay is on Call of Duty especially is really good. And this is just my normal 4K monitor. Yeah, it's hard for me to show you without actually showing you my monitor. But I guess, like, to be fair, why am I doing that? Who cares? I don't know if you can know what monitor it is based on. Well, I can't even click on my picture. Oh, I gotta log in for flip's sake. But you can. It's that monitor there. It's that monitor there. It's a really good monitor. I can't remember what model it is. But it came out in like just after the PS5, so it's new to an extent. In the USA, California, they decriminalized shoplifting under $1,000. Everyone just steals everything. Did they? Remember when David got that OLED TV and he talked about it and he showed it in every Vlog Me review for like 3 months? Yeah, it's a fantastic TV. I still got it, mate. Yeah, I got I got an Xbox linked up to that TV. Forza looks incredible on that TV, mate. It's insane. And movies look great as well. Your monitor's 165 Hz. That's awesome. My one runs on PS5 as long as it's 1080p though, because I can't have 4K. But on PS5 you can have 4K, but not at 120, which is annoying. But at 1080p you can have it on 120 Hz. And COD is so smooth on this monitor. On PS5, it's not even like on PC. It's on PS5 and it's smooth, which is mad. I never talk about it anymore. Yeah, true, but I still have it. It's just that, you know, with Movie Monday and stuff, like recently, it's just been. Did the novelty wear off? Maybe for gaming a little bit, but like for movies, no. Movies, I love watching movies in 4K, and that TV makes it look incredible. Do an AFL ladder predictor, predict every game. I don't know about that one, Chief. Anyway, we shall end that there. I've got shit videos to record as well. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. And yeah, see you later. Well, see you in a while, crocodiles actually. Remember Swans and Pies had delayed buy and I said it would be an advantage. Now Swans dominating. Pies have lost in 6 weeks. True. But remember when I talked about Essendon and St Kilda's fixture list? Not leaving Victoria for a long time? Well, we'll see how that plays out the rest of the season. I shall see you all later. Goodbye.